season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Let's go!
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
You talk about this Falcon defense.
There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Off the option, here's Jacobs.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in Week 2, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. Now that last run good enough to have him surpass for his career, get this folks, 12,000 rushing yards.
And how about this? You're in shouting distance now of the top 10 all-time rushers in NFL history, and in short order now, you've got Thurman Thomas, Franco Harris, Marcus Allen, and Edgerrin James right ahead of you. He can zoom past them with just a few more carries.
Throw left side, pulled in by Mingo.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Credit the tackle to John Franklin Myers.
What an advantage having a lead guy to build a defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
A give, it's Jacobs off the option.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd down and 4.
Ready.
He'll get that out wide to Duvernay.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Young. And it's caught. Touchdown. Josh Jacobs with career touchdown number 158. That pushes him past Randy Moss and into 4th place all time.
And the Elks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Ritter and the Falcons now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 19-yard line. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
Robinson with another carry.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Ritter on 1st and 10.
It's hauled in by Hardy.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Here we go.
This 2nd and 4. Ritter now. He goes once again right back to Hardy.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
So nothing doing there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Ritter back to throw.
Flush to his right. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Ritter from the gun.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Down. Red, cycle.
Going play action. Ritter.
That's caught left side by Hardman. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And this is exactly the kind of drive you're hoping for out of the gates. They're mixing the run and the pass well, keeping this defense off balance early. And they're on the march here with another 1st down.
Slot man moves right.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
On the set.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Shot. 17. Strike 2. Set.
To the air again, it's Ritter.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
On the ready.
3rd and 2.
Strike 6. Shoot. Go. Ready.
Ritter.
Touchdown, Falcons! A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Blaster. 6. Rail. Yellow. Cut.
Young on 3rd down.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
And now off to the races down the right side. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense set up with a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20.
Ready.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They go play action. Young. They'll air one out deep for Mingo. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons defense yet again drops him behind the line. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
So here's a 3rd and 14. Young to throw it. It got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Off the option, here's Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Young trying to hurry them up to the line here.
43 rail. 6. Mega green jack. Drill green. White. Ready.
Here's Young. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 19. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Young to throw it. Dancing to his left. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
Black shot. Steel, black. Blue striker. On the ball.
Now Young. That's complete right around the 8th. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the...
And it's caught. Touchdown. George Pickens as the 1st half is winding down. And the Elks have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. Myers connects on the PAT, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Ritter will set up to throw it. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even 1st half, all tied on the scoreboard. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Second down and a run by Robinson. And he'll be stopped at about the 38 after a pickup of 4.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Ready.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Ready. Watch it. Stick. Red. Yellow.
Third and short. Ritter.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
He'll return it from the 6. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Ready.
Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
A give, it's Jacobs off the option.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now a second down throw for Young. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Ready up.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
Blue. 6. Mega. Ready.
Here is Young.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 21. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Ready.
Off the option, here's Jacobs.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And quickly, they get to the line.
Ready.
Young will set to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. He completes this one to Mingo. Touchdown! Jonathan Mingo from 19 yards away. And his guys are going to take the lead. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. That's out wide here for Robinson. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Looking to throw it here, Ritter. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. A give. It's Jacobs off the option. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Ball at the 33. 2nd and 9. Here's Young from the shotgun. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And running with power here. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in San Antonio. All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
Here we go.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Gets this out wide to Pickens. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the 41, here's 2nd and 2. That's over the middle and caught by Mingo. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 29-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Ready.
Off the option, here's Jacobs.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Come on, set. Black shot. Steal, black. Ready.
Now Young. Completes this one to Pickens. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Ready.
Young. Finding Pickens for another catch. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game. And he's got a first down. Jacobs. Touchdown. It finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Blue striker. Red cycle. White blue.
Ritter now. Man open is Robinson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons.
Set, ready. Draw, 10. Shoot, brother.
Ritter to throw it. Rolling to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Let's go.
2nd and 10.
Black, red.
Sticking with a passing game. Here's Ritter again. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Ritter throwing on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to try and go deep again.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off.
Let's go now.
Following the interception, Young.
He's got Mingo.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
A give, it's Jacobs off the option.
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Throwing, Young.
That is intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Here's Ritter. Pass complete to Robinson.
Oh, there's a nice move by Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Ritter wants to throw it.
That's caught left side by Hardman.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Second and 6 coming up. Now Ritter.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away as we just saw there.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here's 1st down. Ritter. And this one too low.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Ritter looking to throw it here.
And he comes back with one complete.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from, working his way into the secondary. figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Back to throw. Ritter. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Ready, break.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Second down in the yard. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Hurry, hurry. Ready, ready.
Throw left side, pulled in by Mingo. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So they bring out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So for San Antonio, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals.